Oh my god! Boom, we're up here now. Alright, I'm going to teach you guys how to capture, edit, and upload video to YouTube. But first, I'm the man in the corner, in the box here. I should be here for most of the video. And the first step of the process is to download a program called OBS. That stands for Open Broadcast Software. It's called Open Broadcast because it's open source, which means that it's free. And if you know how to code, you can fiddle with it. I don't know how to code. I don't know how to do that. I'm not going to teach you how to do that. But this is what it looks like. I'm capturing with it right now, so it gets a little Inception-y when you're capturing the, the actual program itself, but it gives you a lot of options. The first thing you're going to have to do is go into your settings and fiddle with some of this. I'm not going to show you how to do that. It's very technical, and honestly, I don't know what a lot of it does. But you can do what I did. You can start streaming with terrible video settings until a nice man named Josh from Australia pops into your stream and tells you how to set everything up. And that worked out really well for me, and we've been friends for a few years, but I'm veering horribly off track. Anyway, you're going to use this to record whatever it is you happen to be doing on your computer. You can do desktop capture, which is what I'm doing. Anything that's on my desktop, it will capture. You can do specific video capture if you're playing a game and you want to get only that window. Maybe you're looking at porn and you don't want people to see that. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can do it. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to edit stuff in Sony Vegas. I'm not going to bother capturing any video for you right now because I honestly don't have the time. I'm just going to go ahead and use some old... Boom! Okay, I'm in a game of Counter-Strike. I lied. I am going to record stuff right now for this because I don't want to use old stuff anymore. To start recording with OBS, there's just like a little start recording button that you can click, and I'll show that on the screen here in a second through the miracle of video editing. And yeah, you just, you record whatever you want. I do video games. You don't have to do video games. You can do anything you want. That's what's so great about this technology, is you can record yourself doing literally anything. And put it on the internet if you want, or share it with friends, share it with family. It doesn't really matter. And I'm rambling again, and this footage is going to be useless soon. So I'm going to go ahead and cut back to Sony Vegas and show you how to actually edit video. I'm not going to scream this time. I'm not. I'm above it. Anyway, we're back. This is Sony Vegas. It's very expensive video editing equipment. It costs like $500. If you don't have that kind of cash or you don't care that much, you can do what I did and pirate it. It's not legal, but it is free, and we do what we must for the things that we love. Anyway, this video is already running pretty late, so I was going to show you how to cut video really quickly and how to add music. Those are two basic things. I decided that the last clip was maybe 1 second too long, so all you have to do, this is your like your video track. This is where you do most of the editing. This is a tiny screen that you can use to see what's going on while you do it. And this is like where you can find your media, things you want to drag in, add to it. If you want to add text, the arrow you saw a little bit ago with the text on the screen, stuff like that. But all I want to do is take off this like 1 second here. I've already picked the spot. So you just put the cursor where you want it in to like make a cut in the clip. Hit S to cut the clip. You can drag it over. You can do whatever. I could put this at the beginning, but I just want to get rid of it. So you hit delete. It's gone. It's the easiest thing in the world. Now there's a little bit of space here at the beginning of my presentation because if you'll remember at the beginning of class, I was standing in front of the class talking, and the screen was black, and then there's this nice little music playing, and then I yelled at you, and it probably scared the shit out of some of you. That's because I want to put the music in there. Now I've got on my second monitor. Oh my god, I closed it. I'm so good at this. On my second monitor, I'm supposed to have open the music that I'm going to drag in. So I'm going to open that now, and I'm going to go ahead and you can just click and drag it in from another folder. It's a pretty long, it's like a 3-4 minute song here, so I don't want a 4-minute song. You can grab on the right, and you can just drag it down to the length you want. And it's only going to need to be that long, because I only need to fill just the first little bit at the beginning of this, and I'll time it out later. But you drag it to the length you want, and it's going to be loud, and I don't want it to be loud. So at the top, there's this little pip, and you can click on that and drag it down to lower the gain. And if all goes well, at the beginning of class, when I start this video, this is what you're going to hear. And that's pretty great. It's just that simple. Okay, the final step of the actual editing process is rendering your video. We're going to pretend that this is my final product. You go up here to File, go to Render As. It'll bring up this little dialog. I have a template already selected because I've done this before. It's got a bunch of settings that I'm not going to show you because it's very technical, but all you have to do is click Render. It takes a while. It'll spit out an AVI file that you can then upload to YouTube as your final product. And I'll go ahead and show you how to do that now. You pull up YouTube. We're just going to start at the YouTube front page. Up in the top right, there's a little upload button for everybody. You click that, and it takes you here. All you have to do is click in the folder and drag it in. It's that simple. It's the easiest thing in the world. It'll ask you for some details, what you want to call it, what you want your tags to be. Plug that information in, click publish, and you're done. And again, I'm not going to show you that because this video isn't ready to go. But I am going to show you what the final product could look like if you're as good at this as I am.
One's a little heavy. One
Well, I
for
don't know fork, but never mind. Cloud's down. Are you even playing it?